Good evening, girls. Today we are going to discuss about the fifth unit of research methodology, that is research report writing. Report writing is the last step in the process of a research method. So the research task is not completed unless the report has been well written. A report is a document that presents information in an organized format for a specific audience and purpose. Here, the audience means the researcher, the person, the researcher to whom is submitting the report. That person may be a executive person or the public or whoever it may be. So the findings of the study may be presented either orally or in writing. A report is a short, sharp, concise document which is written for a particular purpose. So, a report that consists of facts and findings usually as a basis for recommendations. So, in this slide, shows us certain important points highlighted, that is report writing consists of the history and facts of the project. So here history in the sense that is the event that has been happened in the past. So that event is recorded and writing, that is known as report writing. So, this report writing helps the researcher to solve the research problem, and it also guide the researcher to improve their research findings and future plans, policies, everything. So, simply we can say a research report is a paper that present the research you are conducting a summarized or condensed format. Condensed format in the sense the precise format. So in this slide definition is also given. A report is a statement of results of an investigation or of any matter on which definite information is required. So, according to the Oxford Dictionary, the report writing definition is given. So, simply we can say that is it is the report. In results of the investigation that are highlighted in the precise manner, that is known as report writing. Next, objectives of the report writing. The objectives of the research report helps the researcher himself to evaluate the success of his research report effort. Reporting may appear simple, but it really requires a considerable thought, effort, patience, skill, and overall approach to the research problem. So, in that first objective of the research report writing is understand the purpose of a report. The researcher he may understand the purpose of the report, to what purpose he is preparing the research report. So the report communicate information which has been compiled as a result of the research and analysis of data and of the issues. A report can cover a wide range of topics, but usually focus on transmitting information with a clear purpose to a specific audience. So, a specific group of persons or a particular person. The next one is plan a report. So, the research report that planning, drafting, and documentation, and that differ between different types of report. Good reports are that is accurate, objectives, and complete. It should also be well written, clearly structured, and expressed in simple and easy way that hold the reader's attention, that capture the reader's attention and meets the reader's expectations or the audience expectations. Next one is understand the structure of your report. So here the reports are structured in a formal way that reflects the information findings process and the writing up of the findings. That is summary of the content, introduction or background, methods, results, discussions, conclusions or recommendations. So the inclusion of recommendation is one of the reason why reports are a common form of writing in industry, as the informed recommendations are useful, that is useful for decision making. And the next one is collect information for your report. So here the researcher should collect the required information to present in its report in a precise manner without making any confusions. Next one is organize your informations. The organizations are the structure of the research report that forms the base for preparing the report. The researcher has to plan how to arrange his ideas in a logical order, or how to arrange the results of the research in a logical order. This makes the work attractive and the readable manner. Careful and patient plannings are required to get good organizations. Next, use an appropriate style of writing. So, in this, the scope and style of a report that varies widely or depend upon the various type of report. It depends on mainly three key factors. That is, one is a report intended audience, that is based on the audience, and the second key factor is purpose, for what purpose this report is preparing, and the third one is the type of information to be communicated or to convey to the particular group or particular audience. So these three things are main important for the uh, report writing. So that should be mentioned very clearly, and that should be convey to the particular group of audience. For example, technical reports that communicate technical informations, so the degree or the information technically specified in the report, that will depend on the reader's familiarity and the understanding capacity of the person, and the technical concept or technical terms, ability to understand the technical terms, everything. Then next one is use present data effectively. Many sound research report have had no effect because their results are badly presented. So a good research is research result that that are based on presentation of the researcher. So that is, if you are presenting in the bad presentations, in the bad manner, in the sense, so the good research is also that may not be attracted or may not be reach the audience. The quality of the research work is to be judged mainly based on the results of the report and presentation of the report. The next one is understand how labor top information in an appropriate way. Here, the presenting the research report either in the form of a thesis or dissertation. There are a number of format specification which is a writer should follow or the researcher should follow. Generally, usual layout of the research report that consists of three parts. That is a preliminary part, and the next text part or the main text. Third part is reference materials. So these three different parts are very important. So regarding this, we will discuss in detail in the uh, later part, that is in this video itself. The next one is significance significance of the report writing. In that, the researcher remains incomplete without the report of the research. A report should be properly dated and signed by the concerned person or researcher, or in business report, the chairman of the committee, or by all committee members. So, significance and needs that facial attention in the report writing. In that, first one is a report should be brief and compact. It means a lengthy report is not necessary. In fact, a report should be brief and compact document. It should give complete picture of the problem under the investigation. The next one is writing reports needs skills. Writing a report needs skills, and this task should be accomplished by the researcher with the utmost care. All the skills and knowledge of the professionals are communicated through this report. Then next one is a report discloses unknown informations. So this a report communicate the planning, policies, and other matters regarding an organizations. So report helps the top line, that is top executives, for taking the decision based on this business report. Likewise, then a report should be simple and clear. So, a good report is one that is drafted in a simple and clear language. It should not be difficult, and a reader should be able to understand either that is the entire report easily, exactly, and quickly. Then and the next one is report helps to solve the research problem. So all the skills and knowledge of the professionals are communicated through this report. A true and balanced report that also helps in problem solving. So a report, a research report that helps the management in decision making, that is problem solving or the decision making. The next one is a report should be in a proper format. This is very important. The researcher may arrange the entire research result in the proper format that should have all the essential components such as a title, introduction, findings, recommendations, everything. Then the last one is a report should consist technical details. It means a report present that required adequate information on various aspects of the research. That is, in the report writing, a researcher may give full attention for writing the research, for using the technical terms, or while using the technical details. For example, the pages and paragraphs of the report should be numbered properly, marginal headings and a title should be given. This gives convenience to the readers, and this makes easy understanding of the research report, that is the results of the research and the continuations of the research result. So the data collection, analysis and the interpretation of the data, conclusions drawn and the recommendations made in the report, everything should be made accurate so as to make the whole report reliable and dependable for the future references and also for policy decisions. The next one is types of report writing. So here, in the educational institutions or the research report based on the educations, this report writing type of a report is mainly divided into two types of report. That is, one is thesis and another one is dissertation. So a thesis, in the sense, it is a long essay that is this is preparing and submitting for the purpose of getting the that is a doctorate degree. So that is known as thesis. So dissertation means this is also a long essay only, that is prepared and submitted to the university for getting the any degree or diploma. So this is the main difference between the thesis and the dissertation. So during the this education related, the research report may be further divided into different types, that is laboratory report, technical report, field research report and industrial visit report likewise. Now let's see one by one what is a laboratory report. Laboratory report means lab reports are written to describe and analyze a laboratory experiment that explores a scientific concept. Then that is the researcher typically assigned to enable to you to conduct the scientific research, formulate a hypothesis. You know already the meaning of hypothesis. Hypothesis, in the sense, nothing but it is an statement, so that may prove or disprove the statement. So hypothesis about a particular event or a behavior. So technical report means This is also a type of report that is related to the scientific research. It is a document that describes the process, progress, or results of technical or scientific research. So it includes the recommendations and conclusions of the research. Then the next one is report of a work placement or the industrial visit. So in this type of industrial visit, that is a industry report, that is described about the particular industry, that containing the detailed informations, facts and statistics of the particular industry. So this industry report that could be private or a public, it is either paid or free only. Then the last one is a report of a field trip or the field work. So in this type of report, field report, that is field report related to the commerce, is to describe the observation of the people, place or event, and to analyze the observed data in order to identify and categorize the common themes or common logic in relation to the research problem under the research study. So these are the four different types of research report related to the education. Then the research report related to the business, it is again divided into so many different types. That is here here it is mentioned 8 types of report, that is formal or informal report. So formal report means it is a structured structured method of a report, and which is prepared in a prescribed form and is presented according to an established procedure to a prescribed authority. So informal report means it is usually in the form of a person to person communication. The information passed to one person to another person, or to convey the message to one person to another person. That is informal report. It is usually short messages with natural, casual use of language. The internal memorandum, like the in a organization, that is generally be described as an informal report. Then the next one is short or long report. So that is if if the report that consists one or two pages, in the sense that is a short report. Suppose if the report it extended more than 5 pages, like more than 5 pages means 20 pages, 30 pages, or more than 100 pages. So that is called as a long report. Then this long report that consists all the characteristics of the formal report. Then third one is informational or analytical report. So in this informational report, in the sense like annual report or monthly financial report, or the report reports on personal absenteeism likewise. So this informational reports that carry the objective of information from one area of an organization to another area of the organization. That is informational report. Analytical report means it is related to the scientific research, like a feasibility report. That is feasibility report in the sense nothing but it is to verify or to check the possibility of the project report and real estate appraisal, everything. So that present that attempts to solve the problems, that is analytical report. The next type of report, business report, is a proposal report. A proposal report means it is a document prepared to describe how one organization can meet the needs of the another. So mostly the governmental agencies advertise their needs by issuing a request for proposal. It means a request for proposal specifies a need and potential suppliers prepare the proposal report that insist how they can meet the needs, everything. So that is known as a proposal report. And the next one is vertical or lateral report. Vertical report in the sense nothing but that is it highlighted the direction of the report, that moving, that is a movement of the report. Here the vertical reports that is move upward or downward, that hierarchy that is mentioned, that is vertical report. So that is reports moving up and down, that is vertical report. Suppose that is the another one is lateral report, or otherwise it is also called as horizontal report. So horizontal report in the sense nothing but this type of report is moving between one units to another units of the organization from the same level. That is for example production department report is passed to the finance department, or sales department report is passed to the finance department, likewise. So the same level of organizations, uh, the report is moving from one department to another department, that is horizontal report. And the next one is internal or external report. Internal and external report in the sense nothing but this kind of report that circulate within the organizations. So that is within the organizations, within the department, everything. So external report in the sense this kind of report like annual report of the companies are prepared for distribution of the outsiders of the organizations or the creditors of the organizations, likewise. So this kind of a report is called as a external report. Then the next one is periodic report. Periodic reports are that is issued on a regular basis. So the report is issued regularly with the certain gaps. Mm, that is every month or every week or once in a 3 months, likewise. So this type of reports generally upward directed and serve management control. For example, that is the sales report is submitted to the management. So it is directed upwards So that is known as a periodic report. Then the last one is functional report. Functional report in the sense this type of report includes accounting reports, marketing report, financial report, and other variety of reports that takes the destinations from the ultimate use of the report. Almost all reports that could be included in most of these categories. So, this reports related to the functional areas of the organizations, that is known as functional reports. Then, apart from the educational report, business report, some other report is also available. That is uh, the reports incident report. Incident report in the sense nothing but this type of a report that describe how close you are completing something you planned. That is incident report. Accident report in the sense just opposite to the previous that is incident report. That is for example how many goods or services were sold, and the reason for any differences from the plan or policies likewise. Then the next one is sales report. Sales report means that is report on report related to the goods sold, or the finishing product is sold in the market, that is sales report. Then progress report that is the it is related to the academic report on how and why something has changed over a time, so that is highlighted or described clearly. Then feasibility study report, and this type of a report describes something that has happened, so that is explain very clearly all the steps that should be completed the process. Then the next one is a recommendation report. Recommendation report in the sense it is related to the work monitor and control the productions, sales, shipping, services, etc. Then the next one is situational report. Situational report means this type of a report highlighted one-time events or one-time report, such as trips, like the field trip or industrial visit or conferences or conducting any seminars. So this type of a report is called as situational report. And the last type of a report is that is investigative or informational report. Already it is a stated informational report, so that is related to the informations related to the problems that analyzes the fact and the concept of the research problem. So these are the different types of research report. So with this I will stop today. Tomorrow we will see the continuation of the report writing, that is what are the different components of the research writing, or and what are the structure of the research report, everything we will see tomorrow. Thank you, girls.